seconds. We'll go ahead and get started. Thanks for joining me here this morning for a little chair yoga. Hi, all you need is a chair and an intention to practice, so that's pretty easy, right? and yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. Thanks for joining. Yeah, well, thank you for coming. This yoga class is a quick 30-minute chair yoga session, which I have been really happy to hear from some that they don't like the traditional yoga format of standing and moving and all of the up and down. But they really enjoyed the chair yoga. And I think the beauty of that is learning yoga's for everybody, literally. And we can be guided through vinyasa movement, which is just pairing our movement with our breath, no matter where we are. So thank you for joining. My name is Dr. Clark. I represent duoPT&YOGA. And our guided movement today, since we're recording this the day after Valentine's Day, is helping us think about our heart center and a little bit about maybe our heart chakra. And so I want us to be guided both by this idea that a deep love lives inside of us and that our light can be a gift to others and really ourselves. And so our movement today will focus quite a bit on heart openers. And just in case yesterday for Valentine's you maybe had too many sweets or chocolates, we're going to do a lot of twisting today too to try to wring out our body a little bit. So our devotion and our intention today is really kind of this message of love, inner love, love for self, extend that to others. So if that's okay with you, find a comfortable seat. I like a really big wide chair so I can be cross-legged. You don't have to. You can have your feet comfortably on the floor. But however you're sitting right now, I want you to close your eyes and I want you to think about your posture. So let's take a deep inhale breath. And as you exhale, I want you to bring your shoulders down away from your ears. Let them kind of melt away. I want you to sit up a little taller so you feel your spine elongate. I want you to have your shoulders over your hips. And I want you to feel very comfortable in your seat. So any wiggling that you feel like you need to do, go for it. But then try to find a sense of peace and stillness here in your seat. And another inhale through your nose. Exhale. Kind of just cleansing our breaths. Let's continue our inhale and exhale. Eyes closed. Roll your shoulders up and forward on the inhale. Down and back on the exhale. Shoulders forward and up on the inhale. Down and back on the exhale. Good. Start to transition your breathing in and out through your nose. Inhale, shoulders up and back. Exhale, shoulders back and down. Inhale, shoulders up and back. Exhale, shoulders back and down. Keeping your eyes closed, just bring your hands together in a little prayer position. Maybe tuck your chin towards your chest. Set your intention here for your practice. Maybe it has something to do with our ideas about love or light or peace. And it can be an intention just by adding the word I am in front of it. I am love. I am light. I am peace. When you're ready, just gently blink your eyes open. We're going to start to add a little bit of movement. So we're going to pair our movement with our breath. So maybe scoot forward so you're on the edge of your chair so we have a little more room for some of our arm work. So as you inhale, up with those shoulders and back, let your whole arm start to move with your body. Okay, so we're inhaling forward and up the whole arm, exhaling down and back. Good. One more like this, forward and up. Really broaden across those shoulders as you come down and back. We're going to just change our arm position, more of like a cactus arm. So inhale your arms up, and as you exhale them down, they're coming wide and broad. So we're coming open across our shoulders in the front. Your collarbones are stretching wide open. Thinking about bringing your elbows back towards the corner of the room. Not so that it hurts, but you want to feel a little bit of an opening across the front there. So we're going to leave our arms here in this cactus kind of football goalpost position, and do our inhale, exhale here. So inhale, roll your shoulders forward and up. Exhale them open and back. Good. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, open and back. Reverse direction. Inhale, back and up. Exhale, forward and down. Inhale, back and up. Exhale, forward and down. Good. Bring your arms all the way down to your lap. But go ahead and put your hands right on your legs. We're going to do a little cat and cow, open up our spine from our seat. So as you inhale, again, broaden across your shoulder blades. Bring those elbows towards the back of the room. But because your hands are on your knees, you're really getting a nice stretch through the front body and maybe right in between your shoulder blades on the back. So inhale brings you open. Maybe tilt your chin up slightly if that feels okay. And as you exhale, round through your back. We're at the edge of our seat, so you should have room to really round that back through and maybe have a little bit of side-to-side motion so you feel a little nice stretch even through your side body. Okay, so our inhale brings us really tall on our seat. Even tilt that pelvis forward as you come up and tall, broadening across your chest. Inhale, maybe chin tilt up. This is our cow pose. And as you exhale, rounding through your back, every vertebrae one at a time. Now our pelvis is tilting under, and we're feeling a nice stretch long across our body, maybe a little bit of side to side. So match your movement to your breath. Inhale, bring yourself tall, forward and up. Exhale, round it down, all the way down into your seat. Good. One more inhale all the way up. Exhale all the way down. Good. So we're loosening up our spine. We're going to come back on an inhale to the middle. We're going to start doing a little bit of a twist, just a gentle one. So inhale, reach those arms all the way up to the sky. Tilt your chin up to the sun. Exhale, hands, heart, center. We're going to twist. I'm going to go to the right. So as I twist to the right, just gentle, keep your hands, heart, center. Maybe look over your right shoulder. Try and keep your weight equal on your sit bones. Exhale, come back to the center. Inhale, reach all the way up to the sky. Tilt your chin to the sun. Exhale, hands, heart, center. Inhale, twist now to the left or the opposite side you were doing. Okay, keep your sit bones equal for now. Maybe gaze over that left shoulder. Exhale, bring yourself back to center. Okay, so we're just warming up our spine a little bit. We'll add a little deeper twist. Inhale, reach, chin up. Exhale, this time as you twist to the right, go ahead and take one hand to the outside of your knee. Your other hand comes behind you. Maybe grab the back of your chair if that's stable to increase your twist. Maybe take this back hand in a fist right behind where you're sitting to keep your spine long and tall as you now deepen your twist over to that right side. So still keep your sit bones equal on the chair. Your front arm that's crisscrossed over your legs can add a little deeper push, but keep your spine long. If it feels okay, gaze over that right shoulder, using your back arm to either deepen your twist or keep you up tall. Inhale. Exhale brings you back to center. Good. Cleansing breath. Inhale, reach up, tilt your chin, lift your heart. Exhale, hands through heart center. One more inhale, lift and reach. Exhale, twist to the opposite side. So I keep my sit bones equal. I take my front arm across both legs, so outside of my knee. My back arm's either in a fist behind me, pushing me up tall, or if my chair is stable, you can grab that chair, kind of help twist a little bit more. If it feels okay, gaze over your left shoulder, drop your shoulders away from your ears, let them melt down. Feel that twist from the base of your seat all the way up through your spine, your head, your neck. Inhale. Exhale, come back through the center. Good. Inhale, reach, tilt your chin up, lift it to the sky. Exhale, arms come in those cactus arms really wide. Good. Let's twist to the right with our cactus arms. And I want you to take your left leg, cross it over the right, and twist to the right with our cactus arms. And I want you to take your left leg, cross it over the right as you twist to the right, keeping those cactus arms sitting nice and tall. Just breathing here, slowly inhaling and exhaling. On your next inhale, arms come up, uncross your legs, hands meet at the top. Exhale, let's fold right through the center. So you're going to come right over the top of your lap. Your fingertips can graze the floor. Just resting here on your legs for a moment. Lengthening that spine out long, supporting your body. Your next inhale, you roll all the way up. Arms come all the way back up to the sky. And this time as you exhale, twist to the left, cactus arms opening up. Take your right leg, cross it over the left. So we're still sitting up tall in our spine. We're just adding a little twist in our legs. Arms try to stay open and broad across your chest. Breathing here. Inhale. Exhale brings you back to center, hands at your chest, feet uncrossed. Let's go ahead and widen out your feet a little bit so you have a little bit of room this time when you fold to fold a little bit deeper. So inhale, reaching your arms up, sweep them to the sky, tilt your chin all the way up. As you exhale, hands come through heart center, hinge at your hips, coming forward with a long spine over your legs. You're going to feel the weight shift from your hips to your feet. That's exactly what we want. And when you fold it as far forward as you can hinge, then go ahead, round down, drop your head, drop your shoulders, drop your arms down. Let your head hang heavy. Maybe feeling an opening in your hips and a lengthening on the back side of your body. Just breathe here. Inhale. Exhale. Your next inhale, slowly roll all the way up to the tippy top. Arms reach all the way to the sky, meeting at the top. Exhale, hands heart center. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, reach all the way up, lengthen, tilt your chin. Exhale, hands through heart center, hinge at your hips so you're coming forward in your seat. Your weight moves from your bottom to your feet, keeping your spine long, and then go ahead and roll forward down, bringing yourself down right through your legs. Let your legs open so you feel an opening in your hips. Let your head hang heavy. Maybe your hands are on the floor. You can walk them out in front of you. Maybe your forearms touch the floor. Whatever, just let yourself be heavy and calm here. Couple more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. And your next inhale brings you all the way up. Reach to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. So we opened our hips a little bit during that. Let's go ahead and walk your feet a little bit wider. We're going to do a little more twisting and open our hips. So I want your hips, maybe your knees are pointing out like 45 degrees. So straight in front and straight to the side, like kind of find a happy medium in between there. And you're going to take your hands and go ahead and place them on the inside of your thigh. So I don't want you putting pressure on your lower leg or your knee, just above your thigh. So we're going to inhale here, lengthen our spine long, give a little pressure to open those hips. And then as you exhale, go ahead and twist to the left. So I'm going to elongate this right arm as I twist my body across. I'm opening across my collarbones in the front. So I have one arm pressing across the front. This other arm's resting on my opposite hip. Twist to the left, gaze over your left shoulder if that's okay. Keep your feet on the floor. Keep the pressure in your legs out towards the pinky toe side of your feet. Don't let them collapse in. Inhale. Exhale, come back through the center. Let's go ahead and lift our heels a couple times right here. So you're just lifting and lowering, come up on those toes, drop your heels down, do a little windshield wiper action so your knees just kind of gently flow in and out. And we're going to do that same twist to the opposite side. So come back to your stance. We're in a wide stance here, so you're comfortable on the edge of your seat. Your spine is long, your shoulders are away from your ears. Inhale, lengthen your spine. As you exhale, now twist to the right or whatever's the opposite side for you. I'm using my left arm on my left leg to guide it open towards the pinky toe side of the foot. My other hand, right hand, rests on my right knee as I twist to that side, gazing over my right shoulder, keeping both legs with my feet on the floor, my legs kind of flowing more to the pinky toe side, not folding in. Elongating my spine, continuing my breathing, broadening across your chest. Your next inhale is going to bring you back to the center. Exhale, just kind of loosen those legs. So come on up on those toes. You can alternate right foot, left foot. You can kind of let a little windshield wiper, let them flow in and out. That's a pretty intense actual hip opener for us. Good. All right. So I want you to go ahead and walk those feet back to the center. Sit up nice and tall in your body. We've been doing a lot of opening on the front side. Let's think about opening that back side too. Our heart is right here, right on the left side of our chest. It doesn't only shine forward, it can shine back. We're light everywhere. So inhale, lift our arms, reach, tilt your chin to the sun. Exhale, hands, heart center. Sit up nice and tall, shoulders melt away from your ear. One more inhale. And this time as we exhale, our arms come into our eagle. We're crisscross kind of just above the elbow. And then we do an extra crisscross of our forearms to try to have our hands touching. Okay, so you make like a big pretzel with your arms, but sit up tall while you do that. Okay, so while you're sitting tall, you might already start to feel a little stretch across your upper back. That is exactly what we want. So I want you to inhale, if you can, lift those elbows up without bringing your shoulders up. So don't bring your shoulders to your ear. Just keep your shoulders down, melt them away. Elbows come high. That intensifies the stretch right across the back side of your shoulders, your upper back. We're shining our light out of our back side now. So tilt your chin up, lift those elbows high, sit up really tall. I want you to now cross one leg over the other and sit up tall. Great. So we're twisted from the top to the bottom. Continue to breathe. Be patient with yourself. If you kind of lost your balance there and fell out of it, it's totally fine. Take your time. Come right back in. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath. Inhale. And as you exhale, just slowly unwind, uncross, maybe shake your arms out, roll those wrists, wiggle on your hips, loosen up your legs. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. Okay, so we're just doing a seated eagle pose here. So inhale, cleansing breath, all the way tilt your chin up. Exhale, hands, heart, center on the edge of your seat. Feet are on the floor, nice and square. Spine is long, shoulders melt away. This time you know what's coming, so it's kind of either easier to plan or easier to sabotage yourself because you're like, I know it's coming. Don't do either one. Just be in the moment. Inhale, lift. As you exhale, crisscross your arms opposite. So we kind of do upper arm cross and then our lower arms cross. Your hands don't have to meet perfectly, mine no. But if they maybe they don't even touch, maybe you just crisscross at the arms and bring the back of your hand together. That's fine. We're just working on our twist. So the important part here, the most important part is not what your arms are doing. It's that you're sitting tall and long. Your shoulders are melted away from your ears. You're focusing on your inner light that is going to shine. If you can, bring those elbows up, lift them high. That intensifies the stretch across the backside of our heart. That's exactly where we want it. Now crisscross one leg over the other. Try to do that without losing your balance. And just breathe. Spine is long. My weight is still through my sit bones and my foot is on the floor. My heart is lifted. Maybe lift your chin a little bit. Maybe close your eyes. Feel your breathing in and out. Breathe right straight into any areas that you feel tightness. Exhale. We have one more breath here. Inhale. And as you exhale, gently unwind yourself, your arms, your legs, shake your arms out, roll your wrists, wiggle on your bottom a little bit. Maybe pick those feet up and down a couple times. Okay, really good. So we're going to move into a little bit of a seated series here. So we warmed up our hips, we've warmed up our spine. Let's bring our legs nice and long. We're going to move into both a warrior two and a side angle. So we're still going to be able to do a little bit of twisting here. So my right leg is at a 90-degree angle, foot on the floor, toes are facing straight out this way. My left leg is long. My foot, though, is sealed to the floor. The outer blade of my foot, my pinky toe side is down. These toes are facing forward. So your straight, long leg toes face forward. Your bent leg is out to the side. So our body's doing a little bit of crisscross here, okay? Let your seat be comfortable. You're on the edge. You're opening up those hips here. On an inhale, just float your arms up to shoulder height. And if it feels okay, turn it, focus your gaze over like the middle finger of that arm, inhaling and exhaling. So we have a little bit of a twist here through our upper body. On your inhale, I want you to lengthen, reach out over that arm on the side. And as you exhale, bring either your elbow to your knee or your hand to the floor. And then extend your other arm up and long. So now we're in a nice extended side angle pose. So this pose is opening through your hips. So remember, keep your seat comfortable on the edge of your chair. Keep your feet on the floor. If your arm is on your elbow, don't sink down into that shoulder. I want you to press through your shoulder so you're lengthening long through that shoulder that's on your elbow. Okay, so don't collapse. Come nice and long. Okay, and then this arm that's extended is just from now there are fingertips to our toes. We're long on that side. And if it feels okay, this hand can make its way down your leg towards the floor. Maybe there's a block, maybe a pile of books, whatever you have that you can support yourself. Lengthen that side. Tilt your chin to the sky. One more breath here. And as you exhale, unwind, windmill your arms back up through warrior two. Exhale, hands heart center. Just a nice wide leg pose. You can bounce your heels up and down. You can windshield wiper them in and out. And we're going to do the exact same thing on the other side. Our body, even though it looks symmetrical, might not feel symmetrical. That's totally fine. That's totally normal. So let's walk ourselves through our setup on this other side. So now I have my left leg bent. So my left toes are facing out to the side. I have my right leg long. So that long leg comes down to the floor. My foot is sealed down to the carpet. The outer blade, pinky toe side is touching. Those toes are facing forward. So our legs Our opposite, we have a little twisting motion happening here in our hips. Inhale, float your arms up, shoulder height. Do not bring your shoulders up towards your ears. If you did by accident, that's okay. Be patient with yourself. Just melt them back down and away. Maybe turn your gaze over that left side, over that middle finger. Inhale. Exhale. Next inhale, you extend long over the left side. And then your options are either elbow to knee, don't collapse on your shoulder, rotate your chest open to the front, then extend that arm long so it's coming up to your ear. Your other option for this left arm is to either walk it down your leg, bring it to the floor, bring it to a block, but keep this right side super long. Inhale, exhale. Tilt your chin up a little bit, kind of open your heart. Inhale, exhale. One more. Inhale. On your exhale, windmill your arms back up through warrior two. Exhale, hands heart center. Keep your legs open wide if you can, and just do a little bit of like a rotation here through your spine. So keep your sit bones on the chair, kind of twisting in and out. Let's go ahead and windshield wiper those legs a little bit. And we should have time. Let me check. I want to do one more. Yep, one more hip opener for us. Okay. So I want you to be on the edge of your seat and make sure you're nice and stable. Extend one leg long. We're going to bring this other leg into our figure four. This is our seated pigeon. So this foot can be wherever you want. It can cross at your ankle, below your knee, above your knee. Okay, so I'm trying to open this left hip. My right leg is long. I'm opening the left. If that feels okay, this right leg now can bend and come up and be on the floor. That intensifies this hip stretch. So you do whatever you need to do, but I want you to feel an opening into this hip, okay? And we're going to add a little twist here. So once you're in your figure four position, I have my left leg bent. I want you to inhale, lengthen your spine. And as you exhale, I want you to twist to the left. So I'm going to use my right arm on the inside of my right knee, and I'm going to use my left hand in a fist behind me. So I'm tall and long. I'm keeping the intention in that left hip down and open. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale, you undo your twist. Uncross your foot, nice and gentle. Little windshield wiper side to side with your legs. We'll do the same thing other side. Okay. So when you're ready, start with your left leg long. Figure out where you want your right leg. So the goal is open this hip. So either cross down at the ankle, below the knee, above the knee. And if that feels okay, and it definitely for me feels different than the other side, you can bring this leg in, keep your seat on the floor. You should feel a stretch in the outside of this right hip now, okay? Keep your spine long. Inhale. And as you exhale, take your left hand on the inside of your left knee. Your right hand, you twist to the right side. So your hand can be in a fist to help keep your spine long. Your hand can use the back of your chair if it's sturdy to help you do a nice deeper twist. And just be slow and mindful and take 3 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. Exhale, under your twist. Uncross your leg. Feet are on the floor. Scoot back in your chair so you're fully supported in your seat. You can either keep your feet on the floor if you have room and your seat is comfortable. You can do a little crisscross, sit up nice and tall. Close your eyes, lengthen your spine, slow your breathing. Come back to the intention you set for yourself. I am love. I am light. I am peace. You can gently blink your eyes open. One more inhale. Reach all the way up, tilt your chin. Exhale, hands come heart center. Roll your shoulders a little bit. We're going to close our practice by saying Namaste, but I'm going to tell you what it means first. A very simple translation is the love and the light inside of me sees, honors, and cherishes the love and the light inside of you. So if that feels comfortable for you to say, we can bow to each other and close our practice and say Namaste. Thank you for joining me this morning in our little heart opener twisty practice. I hope you guys have a super wonderful rest of your day full of love and light. Have a great one. Thank you.